Warning: the following content may contain spoilers for film and television programs. It is also intended for mature audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
What the fuck is up, all of you Seaites out there? Welcome to See It Podcast, episode 33. I am one of your hosts, Andrew Ormsby. Joining me today, we have the lovely Shelby Emmerman. Shelby, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah?
How about you guys?
Doing all right. Did you go anywhere? Were you in town?
I just went to my mom's and I ate until I was in a coma.
There you go. That's how you do it. It's all that tryptophan that'll get you, you know.
They
Like
claim
three
that.
different-
You know what I found out this week is crazy? Dogs can't have turkey. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh,
well, that's
well,
not
fuck.
great then for what I did.
Yeah, I was
too.
about to say my dog had like a pound of turkey.
Yeah, my mom's
Appar-
dogs were fed turkey.
Yeah, apparently it can give them pancreatitis, from what I saw on the news, because we didn't have any channels that had football.
Did you watch the dog?
I watched
whatever.
the dog.
I watched part of the dog thing.
Yeah, the dog show.
What dog thing?
There was a dog show
Is
on
it the
Thanksgiving.
Pedigree Dog Show? Something?
I don't know. It's a big deal. It's like the premier
every
dog
Thanksgiving
show.
there's a premier dog show.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
And in our house, we don't have any channels that have football, which I rather would have watched. But yeah, it was the dog show, and I watched it, and they said something about you can't have dogs can't have turkey.
It was actually a pretty fascinating dog show.
Yeah. So, are you getting all your Christmas shopping done there, Shelby? Then have you started on it?
I don't get paid until the 15th of December, so that's when my Christmas shopping's gonna get done.
Ooh, cutting a little close.
What about you?
Nope, not even started. Well, also joining us today, we have the king of the doldrums, Brian Vaughn. Brian,
Yep, I like that title.
Welcome back from St. Louis.
Yes.
Did you see anything crazy while you were over there?
Not a lot of police.
Not a lot of police.
No, like a ton of police where I was, because I was in the... I was there for work, and we were in a Hilton, so that pretty much explains that we were in the area where the police would deign necessary to protect.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the people with the money are over here. Not me, but they don't know that. I'm in a hotel.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, there were police everywhere around that area.
How far away is St. Louis from Ferguson?
Few miles, not
Few
much
miles.
at all. Yeah, it's kind of a suburb.
Ferguson, the city where everyone finished their Christmas shopping early.
Yeah, I thought about trying to get in on that, but decided against it. I feel like I probably would have been at least half murdered.
Half murder.
Yeah,
Apparently, KKK and Anonymous are at a war in Ferguson now.
Anonymous
Wonderful.
just likes to go to war anywhere they can. KKK, I'm not surprised about that.
yeah. All the really upstanding, correct-headed folks are now fully engaged,
Yeah.
so it should go well.
Well, as you Seaites know, this is the See It Podcast, your number one stop for all film and television news, opinions, and discussions. Today we're going to start this podcast off with a triple header as we give you 3 Did You See That opinions. Brian, you and I went and saw Interstellar in IMAX.
We did.
And we had terrible seats.
We did.
It was... I'm going to let you talk mainly about the movie, and then I'm just going to jump in here and there with some thoughts.
Oh,
so take it
right.
away. Did you see that Interstellar?
Okay, I did see it, as you just explained. But the movie, as you said, we had not good seats because we decided that we needed to eat food beforehand.
Yeah.
Silly decision.
Well, we thought we were going to get good seats because it was the middle of the week and it was early afternoon.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was a Saturday.
But it was
I thought
Matthew
it was
McConaughey.
It was a
Yeah.
Saturday because it was right after the podcast.
Yeah, but it was right after opening day, too, a couple days after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we probably made a poor decision on that timing. However, despite the seats, I adjusted. It was weird seeing an IMAX screen that close, though.
And from, we were in, when you first walk in the doors, there's that first seat right on the left, That was us.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
it's the
So
one
we're
that...
looking
It's
up
the
and
area
then to
that
the right.
I believe is
Oh.
designed for handicapped people.
Yeah.
We sat in it
Well,
anyway,
we were,
because it was our
we
best
were next To the
option.
handicap. We were next to the
Was-
handicap.
Oh, okay.
Was that the only seats that were available in
Yeah.
there?
There were ones even closer, but we didn't want that.
The ones in the pit.
Yeah, the ones in the mosh pit area.
I totally would have rather looked up instead of up and to the right.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was all right, that situation, but I really did like the movie. It's actually settled with me better than wow, I can't articulate my thoughts today, apparently. It's grown on me more than I initially thought of it. I liked it to begin with, but it does have a very large scope. Obviously, for those not familiar with the plot, I'm sure most people probably are, but there's a problem going on. The Earth is facing its impending doom to where no one's going to be able to live on it. Matthew McConaughey plays a former engineer and astronaut, basically.
You have to say his name right.
McConaughey?
McConaughey?
Yeah. Hottie.
Hoggy.
Hot tea.
I don't think I can say that and keep my dignity. If I had any to begin with. Anyway, so he has to leave his family behind, chiefly his daughter, who he loves very much, and go try to find a more a habitable land somewhere, a planet. Michael Caine plays a scientist who's dedicated his life to finding that. My phone won't stop going off.
Yeah, I might want to silence that.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to silence my notifications. Once I'm done talking, I'll do that, but it's very important. So he joins a team of astronauts, including Anne Hathaway and other people who I don't know who are. They are trying to find answers. A lot of stuff happens. There are a lot of plot twists. It's easily the most heartfelt Christopher Nolan movie. He clearly spent time trying to develop that aspect of it. I liked it a lot. I would definitely say see it.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's a really good movie, but I'm going to list off everything I don't like about it.
There we go.
Yeah. Casey Affleck, he's an amazing actor. His part in this movie is 100% pointless. They could have cut out his character. In fact, they could have cut out an hour of this movie. Every scene that was on Earth that they kept shooting back to was pointless.
I totally disagree with you there.
Really?
I do.
It was an hour too long, this movie. Okay, there's the scene. This is sort of spoilerish, but not really. There's a scene where Anne Hathaway's arguing with Matthew McConaughey on the ship about how love is like a super strong force that is actually measurable. And it's one of the parts of the movie I was actually thinking that I'm sitting through this instead of enjoying it. I really
Right.
did not like. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know the exact scene you're talking about. The one thing I liked about it is what that showed was, I think going into it was clunky. The dialogue was really clunky.
Yeah.
But going into their trip, I think it was kind of expected, or it looked like that Matthew McConaughey's character might have more trouble dealing with the emotional end of it.
Yeah.
Than Anne Hathaway's character would, but when it came down to that moment, he chose ultimately science, for better or worse, science over, the ether of whatever.
There are some scenes that were incredible, but I will say this about the movie. Hands down, the best special effects for a movie I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty incredible, yeah. It
Even
was
Star Wars.
pretty majestic to
yeah.
watch.
Star Wars, the difference between Star Wars is it was incredible for its time. It was groundbreaking for its time. Just like we had The Matrix was groundbreaking for a time, Jurassic Park was groundbreaking for a
Right.
time. I think Interstellar is the next movie that people are going to look at and say that this film is groundbreaking special effect-wise for our time right now. The score was this big orchestrated like organ music,
Yeah.
and I love that.
The only thing I thought about that, I thought it was very well done. Sometimes it was a little overbearing. Maybe that's because we were in IMAX.
Yeah.
On hearing dialogue.
It was very loud.
Yeah. Now, it worked sometimes. Like when the ship takes off initially, it literally shook
Yeah.
the theater, which was pretty awesome.
I don't know if it was just arts theater or if I'm getting old, but there were parts of the movie I was like, this part's just a little too loud, I was thinking...
I had the same
It may have just
problem.
been our theater because I looked up online and nobody else had that complaint.
I haven't seen it either, yeah.
So,
They actually have a specific track embedded into the sound system to make the theater shake like that.
Oh,
the subwoofers.
Yeah,
that was pretty
it's
cool.
specifically meant for that.
Yeah.
It was effective.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought.
almost as good as the surround sound I have in my room. But, no, it actually was a really good movie. Matthew McConaughey did give a very, very good performance. There's a scene, like, it's not a spoiler, but there's a scene where he's watching tapes from home, and it was heartbreaking. It was like, I was almost
Oh
in
yeah,
tears.
that was I totally did tear up in there.
Yeah.
I was like, don't look at Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at
Pussies.
No,
anybody.
I was like, don't look at Brian. We were- I
Yeah,
was like,
no, that was I
like-
had a couple of emotional moments for sure.
Yeah.
It was really well done, and I think that's why it's getting bonus points for me, is I never would have seen that coming from a Christopher Nolan movie, for as much as he does well.
Is this movie in your top 10 movies of the year?
Of the year, yeah, definitely.
It is in my top 10. It's not
I don't
high.
know where.
I think I had it like 6 or 5.
I don't have it first, I can tell you that.
Oh, no. No,
And I expect there to be more in the next month, that
I'm going to take
It's
a
worth seeing.
look here if you don't mind just vamping for just a few more seconds.
what if I do? What if I do mind?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in 4 weeks, everybody's going to come. It's our special last podcast of the year in 4 weeks. It's December 27th. Will you guys be available to record on that day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. On that day, we're going to have our look back at 2014 where we list off each of our top 10 movies of the year. And we're going to find out from a culmination of our rankings, IMDb's, our fans, everybody that sends in what their top 10s are. We're going to accumulate all of those numbers, and we're going to find the universal top 10 movie list of the year.
Okay.
So
I like it.
that's what's going to happen in 4 weeks. So December 27th, make sure you all tune in to listen to that. Okay, so the next movie that we're going to talk about is a movie that Shelby's going to talk about, which is a movie I'm actually going to go and see tomorrow. So let me hear some good stuff.
It's pretty crazy. It's the new Hunger Games. The third one, right?
Third of the 4, yeah.
The Mockingjay.
Which were there 3 books or 4 books?
3
Is it-
books. They just cut this last
Twilight
one.
Yeah,
did
it's
it?
in part.
Yeah,
There's 2 different parts.
It's been Twilight.
Yeah, and it does leave you on a big cliffhanger for this one. A
Really?
giant one. It's crazy, and I wish I could tell you, but obviously I can't because it's the end of the movie. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay, so basically the whole movie is about them rescuing Peeta and Finnick's girlfriend and
Oh,
and
'cause-
Joanna.
Yeah, they were captured at the end of the last one. weren't
Yes.
they? Okay, yeah.
And so the whole thing is about her becoming part of the Mockingjay and them trying to get her to be the Mockingjay. And she keeps denying them until she says, you know what? I'll do it under some conditions. You rescue Peeta and Joanna, and I think her name's Anne. And
Who?
it's Finnick's girlfriend. I don't know.
Everybody
I think her
has-
name's Anne.
Everybody has really weird names, and then Anne.
Yeah.
Her?
And so
Her? Anne Hogg?
But she, you see her for like maybe 5 seconds, so she's not an
Yeah.
important part. But it's all about them. She says, "I'll do it if you rescue them and you make sure that the rest of us rebels don't kill them for doing whatever they did." Because Peeta's coming on TV saying things against the rebellion and all of this stuff.
Right.
Turns out that he's being tortured, but you guys,
Well, that's a problem.
yeah, you'll
I've read the books, so.
it's so heartbreaking, the end of this. Peeta's not happy to be rescued, but you'll learn why. Again, can't tell you. Skirting the edges here. And it's crazy the whole way through. And they're trying to do propaganda videos during the movie for the rebellion to get all of the districts to go with the cause, to go with the rebellion. And gets a lot of people killed.
Right.
But also the propaganda is the funniest part because she can't do it, on the spot. She has to actually be in the moment saying something that's heartwarming and ready to go. And the first one that she shoots is really bad because tons of people die for it. And then she's standing up there and just says it, and it's just so heartbreaking. It's a really good movie, and I can't tell you very much about it because I'll ruin it.
Yeah.
But-
is it definitely a darker
Yes.
film than the other 2 were?
Yes, it's incredibly dark, especially the ending.
So they're
It's crazy.
not in the tournament anymore. That part
No,
of the
the
story's
tournament.
done.
The tournament is over. Now it's purely the Mockingjay Rebellion.
So it's the rebels going against the... the Capitol? Is that,
the Capitol
the
and President Snow.
That's
which Donald Sutherland is
Donald
amazing. This is like one of the greatest roles I've ever seen him play, because I usually see him play roles like in A Time to Kill, where he's like a moral compass, and he's such a good guy. And then
that's an old movie.
I've seen that, or I saw that at one point in my life as a child.
So you would definitely give it a see it then?
Yes. If you like the previous two, if you like the Hunger Games, then it's a definite see it.
Would you put this in your top 10 movies of the year?
Probably not.
Probably not. It's not that good. Okay.
No, not that good. I feel like if I had to put that one in there, then I'd have to put the other two in there, and that's too much room for Hunger Games.
No, it's just movies this year, not the other two.
When did the last one come out?
Definitely not this year.
Last year?
Yeah.
My years run together.
Yeah. Because you're getting old.
Yeah, it gets really bad. All of a sudden, 5-year chunks just are gone. You don't know what happened.
Before I get into my film that I'm going to talk about, I wanted to let you know, Shelby, that this past weekend I went and saw Let's Be Cops.
Did you love it?
It was a really funny movie.
Oh
it wasn't like beyond hilarious, but it was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it.
Thought it was pretty fucking funny.
It was really. I like Rob Riggle in it. He was hilarious, and Jake Johnson was funny as always.
I love Jake Johnson. I'm in love with Jake Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then you're gonna
He's
like
so
Jurassic
cute.
World because he's in that too.
What?
Yeah, he's in Jurassic World.
Well, I was too busy paying attention to Chris Pratt, so
He's dreamy.
He's dreamy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Chris Pratt. I'm comfortable enough with my sexuality where I can look at another man and say, you know what, that man is attractive.
And
He's a
that's
handsome
Chris
guy.
Pratt.
Yeah. All right, so
But yet you didn't gush over Jason Statham with me. Whatever.
Yeah.
well, Chris Pratt has hair. So the next movie we're going to talk about is a documentary on Netflix that I saw called Virunga. It's a documentary about these park rangers in the Virunga National Park in the Congo, where it's the last known area in the world where mountain gorillas live. And there's this British oil company called SOCO, S-O-C-O, that have moved in right next to the park, and they've found that there's a giant oil reserve underneath the national park, and they're trying to get the rights to mine there to get this oil. But they're not allowed to, obviously, because it's a national park. You can't. Even in Africa, you can't mine in national parks for oil. So there's a civil war going on in the area where rebels are fighting the government, and it turns out that this journalist found out that SOCO, the oil company, is actually paying the rebels to kill the wildlife and the people that live in the national park, to drive them out so that the oil company can move in and mine for all this oil that's there. And the oil company is like, no, we're not doing that. That's obviously illegal and it would be terrible press for us. But then they actually show in this documentary that there's meetings going on between the rebels.
Contradicting that.
Exactly. And you see it from the point of view of the journalist, but you also see it from the point of view of these two park rangers that work hands-on with these gorillas, these baby gorillas that don't have... their parents were killed, so they're raising these gorillas so they can release them back into the wild. And there's less than 1,000 of these gorillas left in the world. And it is one of the most heartbreaking documentaries I have ever seen.
When was it filmed?
Actually, it just came out this year.
Okay, so this is something that's going on right now.
Exactly.
Okay.
And after this documentary came out, SOCO, the oil company, after this documentary came out, it's funny, they came out and said, okay, fine, we're not going to mine anywhere in Virunga National Park. So they're like, okay, fine.
I wonder if that'll hold up, though, long term.
Fun thing, I was reading in the news that apparently they've said that they're not going to, but they have yet to retract any of their equipment from the area or personnel. So.
Okay. Well.
But like I said, it's very heartbreaking. It's on Netflix. It actually has 5 out of 5 stars on Netflix.
How do you spell it?
Virunga.
That's where I made the mistake, is the I.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought it was an E.
Yeah.
Yeah, Virunga.
I've added it to my list. It's not a Q anymore.
From
I
your
notice.
phone.
It's
a list.
There you go. I have so many things in the my list right now. I finished rewatching Scrubs. I made it through the last few seasons. Now I'm rewatching The West Wing.
I need to ever watch
That's
The West
great.
Wing.
It's really good. Aaron Sorkin
Yeah, you
and
do.
the greatest president of all time.
Martin Sheen,
Yeah.
No.
Marty.
And then Stalking, is it Channing Stalking or Stalking Channing?
Stockard Channing? that
Stockard
guy?
Channing.
Yeah.
The girl.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was
Yeah.
confused there for a second. I was like, wait, what are you... A stalker movie?
I don't even know who that
No,
is. I just know the
that's
name.
the-
I've read the name before.
Well, she's the wife.
Yeah. she's
And
the
you
first
have
lady.
seen her. Have you seen Grease?
Well, yeah.
Rizzo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
It took me... Shelby pointed that out to me. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, that is Rizzo. Because I hated
love
Grease.
her.
But,
Rizzo's my favorite character in Grease. And of course, I love Grease. And Grease too. And Footloose.
all right. Well, that'll wrap it up.
You can
for
keep
the-
going if you want. Just keep rattling off
Keep
the
going with
musicals.
the-
Is Grease in your top movies of all time? Because I know you love... Do you like musicals?
I love musicals, but if I were going to pick one to be in my top 10 movies of all time, would have to be The Sound of Music. I'm
That's-
actually doing my ASL song on that, my American Sign
Oh,
Language song.
I bet you're just jumping up with joy about that one.
I am.
Okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up for Did You See That? Opinions of the Week. So we have 3 see-its, Interstellar, Virunga, and The Mockingjay Part
I am
1.
kind of excited for the time when here's the thing. I want to just rip one apart at some point because I feel like it'd be fun. But I typically don't set out to see movies I think I'm going to hate. So it's not that often that I'm going to see one that
And we've seen Left Behind, and we still say it's a see-it because it's just funny as shit.
Yeah,
Why don't we
I'm
all
really
go see,
conflicted on that though because I feel like I don't want anyone getting any money off that.
Why don't we all watch Epic and Strange Magic together?
Can we drink?
Well, then we might enjoy it then.
Well, in one way or another.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy it.
Okay. So now we're going to move on. Brian, take it away with Speaking of News section.
I will. Our first item, Mark Gatiss is saying fans should expect tragedy in the upcoming 4th season of Sherlock. Hey, what could that be? I have no idea. I've never seen the show.
You've really never seen Sherlock.
No.
Before you watch The West Wing, you need to watch Sherlock from the BBC with
You guys need to
Benedict
come up
Cumberbatch.
with an itemized
What
list.
could they possibly make more?
I think one
like-
of them. I honestly think one of them is going to die.
No! We already went through Benedict Cumberbatch. Can't do it again.
Well, but with him dying,
Yeah.
But
Can't do it. I can't do it again.
she doesn't like it when Benedict Cumberbatch dies.
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, it happens from time to
Not
time.
even when he's a giant dragon.
It's it's kind of the hazards of acting.
It's
Or
one
when
of
he's
the
gone.
best shows I've ever seen in my life, and it was in
so good.
it was in our March Madness last year. I think it made it to either the
you
Elite
put it
Eight
on your
or
list?
the Final Four.
Did you put it on your list?
Is it on there?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh,
it's on Netflix.
Oh,
Put it
I'll
on
put
your
it on
list
my
right
list.
now.
Yeah.
Right now.
I'll list it up. When did they change that from queue to list?
I don't know
Oh,
when they
yeah.
changed a lot of things.
Does anybody know?
When they changed the.
I didn't have it for about a year.
Well, you know how they used to have the layout, the different layout.
Yeah.
When they changed the layout, they
They did
changed
that at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that's on my list is Bones right now.
You
'cause
want to
I'm
know what
lazy.
sucks? That's Netflix on the Xbox. That new panel system that they have is beyond atrocious. It was so good the way they had it originally, and then they've ruined it. It was really good.
I agree.
Yeah. But speaking of great tragedies,
Whoa. The X-Men franchise happens to have found their man to play Apocalypse in the upcoming film, and that is award winner Oscar Isaac, who
Yes!
is cast in the role.
Yes, I love him, and he's in so many movies now.
are you actually going to go see an X-Men movie now?
I love the X-Men movies. I've loved all the X-Men movies.
All of them?
Yeah,
Even
every
X-Men-
single one of them.
Even X-Men 3 and X-Men Origin.
X-Men
Wolverine.
Origins was awesome. I loved it. I don't read the comics,
Well,
so
neither
when
do I.
I'm just
I've
watching
never
them,
even looked at a comic book. in
Well,
my
then
life.
can
I
still
don't
tell you it was
understand
a
how you don't
shitty
like
movie
it.
then.
I don't find it a shitty movie. I liked knowing about Wolverine's past, and I love his brother, and all of these things. I
Yeah,
can't.
none of that was true.
No, but
or
it's the
in
same
the
thing.
comic books.
I don't care if it was true or in the comic books. That's the thing is I just look at it straight as a movie, and it goes with all of the other movies, so I like it. And you know what? I also like Green Lantern. Apparently, that was really shitty too.
Yeah,
not
I
the
didn't like
best.
that either.
But
I
who's
liked
the
it.
guy that directed the X-Men, the last one, Days of Future Past? The
I
guy
don't know.
who allegedly raped boys in Hawaii.
I
Oh,
have no
Bryan
clue.
Singer?
Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
He's going to do this one too. He was acquitted, by the way. He didn't do it. But what am I trying? Days of Future Past was an amazing movie.
I
It was
still haven't
really
seen
See,
bad.
and that was my least favorite out of all the X-Men's,
That
but
was the best one.
I was really excited that they wiped the slate clean for new X-Men movies.
You know, fun fact. Not fun really, but Zach, that Days of Future Past for him, he says, is now his #1 movie of all time, on top of Lord of the Rings. The Days of Future Past,
Which is just
It can't
Yeah, I
replace
haven't
Lord of
seen
the
it.
Rings.
I will tell you this right
What
now.
the fuck, Zach?
It's a really, really good movie. It's not even in my top 30 movies. Not even in my top 50, I wouldn't say.
yeah. Top 50 is pretty elite, really. I mean,
Yeah,
watch a
Go
lot of
over
movies.
Lord
And this
of
is
the
number
Rings.
one.
What kind of Lord of the Rings fan is he?
That's what I said.
The fuck?
Apparently, not a very good one.
Apparently not.
I like how we can rip on Zach when he's not here.
Well, he's not here.
You
It's a lot
guys did it
safer.
to me whenever I was in Alaska. You guys were ripping
That's it's fun.
on. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Okay.
There's nothing quite as fun as talking shit behind someone's back when their back happens to be miles away from you.
Speaking of the apocalypse,
Adina Menzel, which is the correct pronunciation, Mr. Travolta, has all but confirmed that there's a sequel in the works for the movie Frozen. Andrew and I don't give a shit.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I can't believe those are the segues for this part of the
Well,
news.
it's too bad that Zach isn't here, so you guys can sing whatever.
Right about now, I'm really missing Zach, actually.
you guys just need to let it go. I don't like musicals, except for Moulin Rouge. I actually did like that movie.
That is
But,
I like
uh,
Chicago.
He
I haven't
sings
seen Chicago,
Roxanne
actually.
better than
I liked
Sting
it.
does.
That version of Roxanne is actually the reason why I like that movie.
Yeah,
It
I don't
was
like
so
Sting.
freaking good.
I hate Sting.
But Frozen, I didn't like it, as everybody that listens to this podcast knows. Shelby, you and Zach
love
love
it.
this movie.
Love it.
So, are you excited for?
Yes!
Okay,
Yes!
I think it wrapped up. So, what do you think the story could be? Just hypothetical.
Oh,
anything?
I've got an idea.
Yeah,
I bet I
Of
know what
course
it
you
is.
would have the idea.
There's going to be animals,
Brian.
and then some of the characters, they won't get along at first, but then at some point they will get along. And then there'll be something evil they kind of have to ward off together as they kind of warm to each other and
You
grow
suck.
their
Hang
bond
on,
as
I
friends.
think you're onto something.
No,
there.
you suck. Okay, so what's going to happen,
Is
probably, is the sisterly bond is going to be unbreakable, but of course it's going to be tested
Well,
during
yeah.
this movie. Of course. Because at first they weren't really sisters at all, and now they have all this time to make up, and after all
So
they
the
went
first
through together...
movie is what I just described. I'm sorry, I haven't seen the first one.
Okay.
So the second one, she's right. This is
Okay,
what's going to
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a jerk. Okay.
I know.
So...
That's my role in this process.
So then
King
they're
of
going to
the
be
Doldrums.
tested, and there's probably going to be some kind of evil summer monster. And
Evil summer monster.
yeah, that she can't beat with her ice because it just melts the ice.
Isn't it funny that summer is the happy-go-lucky season, and winter is the dark, gloomy,
Yeah.
ominous season?
Except for when you have Olaf. Olaf makes winter happy.
I didn't like him. That was the dumb snowman.
I do like winter as a season better than summer in
Not
real
me.
life.
Not me.
I hate summer because of where we live. It's
I hate
100
winter.
degrees every day, and it's the
Humid as
thickest
shit.
swamp rainforest
Well,
air.
think of it. We don't live in Florida, which would be like the deep
Yeah.
south, like near the
No,
Atlantic Ocean. That would be atrocious.
that's true. As far as places to live in the United States, we're not the complete worst.
I would like to live in San Diego.
That would be
Okay,
awesome.
also, Elsa has to fall in love in this one. Because Anna already found her love. So now Elsa has to fall in love with the prince.
What if she falls in love with Happy Summer Dude?
Then they can live together in paradise.
That could be a thing. As she falls in love with somebody who seems all right, but then they turn out not to be all right.
No, that was already Hans
Yeah,
from
oh,
the first
movie,
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
You suck.
I've seen like 8 Disney
No,
movies, and I know
it's gonna
exactly
be a-
what happens.
It's
in
gonna
every
be
animated movie.
I can't be with you because we're just too different, and then they're gonna be able to be together, and it's gonna
They
be a
overcome their
heartwarming love
differences.
story.
Like he's really into ping pong. At the end of the movie, she picks up a paddle.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're into. Some things that I'm not really interested in.
Yeah.
And that's where
will
50 Shades of Grey comes from.
Yeah. please put this. No. No, I'm stopping there.
Yeah.
All right, I can't do podcasts alone with you two anymore.
But hey, opposites attract.
If Zach's
according
not
to
here, I
Paula
can't be
Abdul,
here.
So. All right.
Yeah, Zach was your buffer zone, and he's
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
not here.
outnumbered now. Speaking of sequels nobody asked for,
Fox has greenlit the sequel to Independence Day.
Jesus Christ. When did the original Independence Day come out?
1996.
96? Okay.
Yeah.
I was close.
2 years after I was born.
Yes.
Welcome to Earth.
Earth. Welcome to Earth.
I saw this video of Will Smith and
Jeff Goldblum.
no, it's his last name starts with an F. He's in Taxi.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yes, thank you, Jimmy
Oh,
Fallon.
where they do the dance?
Yes, the evolution of hip hop dancing. It's so great. The twerk. Oh my God, Jimmy
So
Fallon.
that was actually pretty interesting.
Oh, that was
I
hilarious.
accidentally saw that.
Accidentally, I
well-
watched it on purpose.
It was a link.
I
and
think you
clicked
posted
it.
it on Facebook, and that's where I saw it.
That may be
Was
how
it?
I saw it.
Oh yeah,
really
I
don't
did
know.
share it. I shared it with a yes.
Yeah, so that's where
So
was great.
is Will Smith going to be in this?
I don't know. From a lot of
What
rumors,
about Bill
that-
Pullman?
Didn't he die?
I don't think so. I hope not.
No, I mean in the movie. Did he?
Oh, no idea.
Okay, but I know Data died.
Yeah.
He died. I don't know. I don't think. What could this movie be about? We already know how to kill him. Did they fix the computer virus thing that killed?
Maybe they're back. Maybe they're coming back.
Are they going to come back on the 4th of July? That would just be serendipitous, wouldn't it?
It would be. I enjoyed the first one as a child.
Don't watch it again. I'll tell you that right
I
now.
did. That's why I specified as
As a child, it's sort of like Space Jam and all those other movies you enjoyed as a kid, like Alien 3. Yeah,
I can still enjoy Space Jam under the right circumstances.
alcohol.
That's the right circumstance.
Yep. Okay. Speaking of news nobody cares about,
Sony, I can't even read this without laughing. Sony is working on a reboot to All in the Family with an all-Hispanic cast. I guess this is what this is going to be.
All in the Familia.
Oh my god.
Which is funny because we have all white cast and then the remake of all black cast like Steel Magnolias.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I've never seen one where it's like a purely
Death at a
Hispanic
Funeral.
cast.
Also was
Well, they were
Yeah,
both white.
yeah.
No, okay, no, because I was thinking of the British one. Yeah,
yeah.
so good call.
Very
there.
very interesting.
Peter
Alright.
Dinklage was in both of those.
I
Well,
guess
he was
what
in
I
both
would
of
say-
Death at the Funerals?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Huh.
I don't understand why we need this.
Nope.
Why do we? Well, okay, just from square one, do we need an All in the Family reboot?
No. Not at
I
all.
don't think so.
No, but apparently there needs to be an LET channel.
Let.
Let.
You guys want to watch Bet? Fuck no, man. I'm watching Let today.
So our channel's wet.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it is.
I like that. Speaking of Latinos,
I don't understand the reference here,
I
but
couldn't think of any...
Natalie Portman is in talks to join the cast of the Steve Jobs biopic.
I bet she knows some Latinos.
I bet she does.
Yeah.
This will be the one that does not
You
in
guys
any
are
way
terrible.
feature Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. Apparently this is the one that's not going to get made either because of all the shit that's going wrong with it.
Right.
I'm tired of bitching about this movie, so I'm not going to do that anymore. So every single time there's news about this, I'm going to be joyous and happy, and I'm not going to complain anymore. So
Yeah.
guys, hold me to that.
If it gets made, it gets made.
It gets
Okay,
made, it gets
so-
Yeah.
made. So I'm really excited about this Steve Jobs biopic, guys. Have you heard anything about it?
I heard Natalie Portman.
I
is
heard
in
a lot of
talks with
shit's
him.
going wrong with it.
Oh, really? I haven't heard anything. What-
Shelby,
what-
you're not supposed to do that. You're going to get him mad.
Yeah, I know that Aaron Sorkin's writing it, and that Daniel Boyle's going to direct it, and that Christian Bale is going to not be Steve Jobs. That it's going to be Michael Fassbender.
Oh, I love that man too.
So I hear that's pretty super sweet. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, in that new X-Men movie, is Michael Fassbender going to be in that, or is it going to be the old people?
Probably don't know. I imagine not. I imagine that the Fassbender parts is all done. Hey,
Yeah.
Scottish.
guys, speaking of Avatar,
Yeah,
Whoa.
hey, whoa. What does
Whoa.
Natalie Portman have to do with Avatar? Your segue sucks,
Yeah.
is what I'm telling you. Okay.
that's what happens every single week. Whenever I run out of segues, I just make segues up.
James
That really
Cameron is recently quoted as saying about the Avatar sequels, which are in and of themselves sequels to Dances with Wolves, you will shit
And Last
yourself.
Samurai.
Yes. And any number of movies.
So yeah, he said you will shit yourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
I might, but I don't know if it'll be related to that.
Look forward to it, James Cameron. Are you going to give us all some of your billions of dollars? Is that why we're going to shit ourselves?
I would.
Yeah.
Gladly, in public.
You know what? I'm not going to lie. I really did enjoy the Avatar movie.
Me too.
It was the first movie I saw in IMAX 3D.
Me too, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
The special effects did blow me away. It was really cool.
That part of it was amazing.
Is Interstellar better than Avatar? Special effects wise?
Oh, God, yeah.
I would say.
Hands
yeah,
down, Interstellar is way better than Avatar.
in terms of raw special effects, and it's a better movie. That was my biggest problem with Avatar is I'm not a big visual movie guy, a big effect guy. I need all the other stuff to be there more than I need that. So
That's another movie they could have cut
It
an
was.
hour out of. It's
yeah,
Avatar.
for sure.
But like the special effects were really cool.
But everyone knew the ending like immediately, right? I mean, everybody knew exactly the progression.
Well, if you saw Dances with Wolves and Last Samurai, then yeah, you know how it's going to end.
Yeah, if you've seen like really
Both
a
those
movie.
movies are really good and a lot better than Avatar.
Yeah,
I haven't
agreed.
seen Last Samurai, but I have seen Dances with Wolves.
Well, then you've seen Last Samurai. If you've seen Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
Just imagine that the Indians are Japanese.
Okay.
That's literally the only difference.
And then for Avatar,
Because
you
it's
just
still a
imagine that the
civil war.
Japanese are blue aliens.
Yeah.
So that's really all you have to do.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Japanese and blue aliens. All right, is that going to wrap it up for speaking of
That's
news?
all we got.
Sure
That's all we
is.
need to speak of.
All right, so now we're going to move on to what is going to be the greatest segment of this entire podcast.
Yes.
The trailer talk segment, where we talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trailers we have this week, and they are the 8 best trailers I have ever seen. They're
I think
well,
we can just let Shelby get excited for like 10 minutes.
Okay, so Shelby,
Oh my god, yeah.
these
Yeah,
two
that's what's gonna
first
happen.
ones are movies that you are obviously excited for. So why don't you take it away with these first two?
Pitch Perfect 2. If you don't know what Pitch Perfect 1 was about, then you probably shouldn't watch this, and you should probably go watch Pitch Perfect.
I really did enjoy Pitch Perfect 1.
It's about an acapella group who, the first one's about the acapella group actually, becoming a real acapella group and winning the, whatever that was, for their school. Like, all the colleges compete and whatever. And then now they're going into an international competition
Oh, shit.
where the U.S. team has never won because they hate us. Because the entire world hates us.
It's true. Everybody in the world hates America.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
So obviously this has Elizabeth Banks and Anna Kendrick in it. Apparently has Katie Seagal in it too, and Clay Matthews, which, makes it a lot better. He's very pretty.
I don't know what he was doing in the off season of the Green Bay Packers, where he's like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do Pitch Perfect 2. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I don't need to
It
get
is
ready.
going to be great. He made a good choice.
Do you think he's sexy with his long blonde hair and his ponytail?
Oh yeah.
Are you a Green Bay Packers fan?
No,
Or
I'm
you
not a
are
football
now?
watcher.
You are now.
No.
You're just a Clay Matthews fan.
No, if anything, if I were to go for a football team, it would probably be
There's a lot of hints in this room of
The
what
Eagles.
team you should be a fan of.
it'd probably be the Philadelphia Eagles.
Sean McCoy's not doing that good this year.
They're having
Well,
a much
like I
better
said, I don't
season than
watch
a lot
football.
of other teams, though.
Like the team that is featured all in this room.
Right, like that team.
Yeah, we're not going to speak of that team because
No.
I don't want to jinx.
The
It's
Saints.
already bad.
No!
It's not the Saints.
Maybe that'll
It's
turn around.
obviously the Atlanta Falcons that are the team.
That's not
that
a
are-
great division, though, apparently.
No,
so.
that division is sucking hard this year. Like, really bad. Okay, so Pitch Perfect 2. Let's get back to that.
Yeah, it's directed by Elizabeth Banks. It's written by Kay Cannon. It's going to be awesome. Watch it.
I'm surprised Elizabeth Banks is actually going to direct this one.
Did she not direct
that's
the last
weird.
one?
No.
No, I feel... Well, after doing Pitch Perfect 1, she was probably like, we need another one of those now.
Yeah. I bet
Especially because her character is so fucking funny in it.
her and Fred Willard.
Oh,
I hate you.
Old guy Fred Willard.
Yeah, old guy Fred Willard.
He's in every sitcom at some point or another.
yeah, one
For an
point or another.
episode or two.
He's always really fucking funny, is
Yeah,
what he
that's
is.
hilarious. So him and Elizabeth Banks are going to be the commentators again, like they
Yeah.
were.
and they're funny. And they're actually the ones that are, well, it looks like they're the ones who convince the teams to play in that international competition. Second one up is Cinderella. It's a heartwarming love story.
I wrote that down for you.
Yes, you did. It's directed by Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kenneth Branagh. He did like Thor, Frankenstein. He's been nominated for like
Iron Man
8
2.
Oscars.
Hamlet.
He also directed and wrote, I believe, the movie Dead Again. Did you ever see that?
I did not, but I know he did. Yes,
It's really good.
the Frankenstein movie. That was one where he was Dr. Frankenstein and what's his? Oh my God, I'm so terrible with names today.
What is it?
He was in Cape Fear.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro was Frankenstein, the monster.
Oh,
Why? What is wrong with me today?
Yeah,
cannot
if
think
you're
of-
not remembering Robert De Niro, I don't know what.
When you said Fear, I was immediately for that Mark Wahlberg.
No,
I am
Mark
afraid
Wahlberg.
of Mark Wahlberg.
He's
Mark
in the
and Mark
movie
and the
Just
Funky
Fear.
Bunch. I cannot believe how bad I am with names today. I shouldn't even be doing this podcast. I am sorry, everyone. But yes, back to Cinderella.
And then it's written by Aline McKenna,
Mm-hmm.
which wrote Annie, We Bought a Zoo, The Devil Wears Prada, and 27
That is
Dresses.
a
which
rough
27...
resume.
Whoa!
That is a
Watch
that is a
out!
tough.
For Cinderella, she
For
has
Cinderella.
a great resume. And
Since every single one of those is based off of Cinderella in some way or another,
The Devil Wears Prada and 27 Dresses is not.
I assume that they
No,
were.
they're not. You don't even know.
We
don't
bought a
even-
zoo. That made
You don't
me
even-
want to like a little bit do some punching.
That was a Matt Damon movie,
That's-
wasn't it?
We Bought a
Yeah.
Zoo I didn't watch because Scarlett Johansson was in it.
Matt Damon.
But
Matt
Annie
Damon.
is Annie's heartwarming.
It's
And
the new
everyone.
Annie, not the old
The new Annie I want to see really bad, actually. Just the trailer makes me want to cry.
with Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz I don't care about.
This is
Jamie
a
Foxx.
Great
Jamie
name.
Foxx.
name
Jamie
time
Foxx, I
today.
really do. I do care about that. I'm excited for his role in that, and I can't wait to see it. But it might take me a while because I have other shit to watch. But The Devil Wears Prada, Anne Hathaway, good movie. Good
So,
movie.
what is Cinderella about?
Oh yeah,
And who's in it? Sorry.
Lily James, Richard Madden, Helena Bonham Carter as the fairy godmother, and Kate Blanchett and Stellan Skarsgård. And
The ugly old Skarsgård.
okay, I wasn't sure which Skarsgård that was.
No, that's Daddy Skarsgård.
Oh, okay.
And Richard Madden from Game of Thrones. Yeah, last time he went to a ball and a wedding and didn't work out so well.
No,
for
we're
him, so-
we're wishing him best this time.
Well,
around.
this time he's gonna get the woman because it's Cinderella.
I mean, he had the woman.
He's not gonna
last
die
time.
either.
Yeah, he had the woman. Everything
Yeah.
was going great. Mm-hmm.
She was even pregnant with child.
Oh my God! Stop telling me shit, guys. You're just gonna make me upset. I'm just gonna be sad.
was.
I'm gonna watch Cinderella.
That's a hard was on that one. Was pregnant.
Was.
Yeah. That was a brutal
Yeah,
scene.
that was like the worst 3 minutes.
Anyway, Cinderella is obviously about Cinderella.
Yeah.
The original story of Cinderella.
Made by Disney again, as it should be.
Is it made by Disney?
Yeah. Did you not see the...
No.
I, for one, am shocked.
Yeah.
It was a live
Who'd have
Cinderella, so I was
I remember that
shocked.
Drew Barrymore movie.
That's Ever After,
Ever After.
and that's also a great Cinderella story. Heartwarming love story.
So,
It's fantastic.
I'll talk about the next one here.
Okay.
Hardcore. This new movie by Ilya Nashviller. He did this YouTube video called Biting Elbows. It was a first-person action film. That it was like this 15-minute video. It was really cool, really well done. And some studios saw this guy's work on YouTube and said, "You have some talent. You need to make a full-length feature movie. If we can get you Charlton Copley, the guy from District 9, and Elysium, would you do this?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I would." And so they did a Kickstarter, or not Kickstarter, it was Indiegogo crowdfunding for that. And they raised the money, apparently, and this will be the world's first-person action film. I'm going to say from like an action junkie, this movie looks amazing. I can't believe nobody's thought of this before.
I'm really surprised it hasn't happened before.
Yeah. What
It
do you-
hasn't happened because it's a dumb idea.
Okay, Shelby, you just think about Cinderella and Pitch Perfect 2. Brian, your first impression after seeing this trailer, does it look like something you might want to go see?
I'll probably see it just out of curiosity. I'm not overly optimistic it'll work. I guess is what I would say.
Do you think it'll get...
Maybe that'll be the movie that you get to bitch about the whole time.
It could be. There'll be one soon. I feel it coming.
What I do have one reservation. I'm afraid that after like 15 minutes, I'll be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, I get it. If it were it's overly reliant on gimmick rather than anything else, that's going to be a problem. Style over substance, if you will.
Exactly. But from first impressions from that teaser that was on YouTube, it looks freaking cool.
It's really visually arresting for a little bit, but I don't know how long that'll hold up.
Exactly. But I will definitely try and go and see it. So, Shelby, do you want to go back to you on this next one?
Insurgent's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
If you've seen Divergent, it's the second one. It was directed by Robert Schwenke.
Schwenke.
Who also made Red and The Time Traveler's Wife and whatever. Who cares?
Now, that's a brutal resume right there. R.I.P.D., Red, and The Time Traveler's Wife.
Insurgent's going to be awesome. Divergent was awesome. It was written by Akiva Goldsman.
Now, that guy has some talent.
Yep, Cinderella Man, The Da Vinci Code, Angels, Demons, A Beautiful Mind. The actors in it is Shailene Woodley, which is the normal girl. Theo James and Ansel Elgort, who has my heart, by the way. After The Fault in Our Stars, just whew.
Probably regularly eats strudels based on the name.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's just I'm guessing.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
And a lot of other people.
Lives inside a windmill.
No, you can't say a lot of other people. You
Okay,
have to say...
Naomi Watts, Miles Teller, Kate Winslet, Maggie Q, the same cast that was
I
in
really
Divergent.
love Naomi Watts.
Was Naomi Watts on the first one?
Naomi, I gotta think about who that is.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't in it.
Well,
yeah, this is like the second installment in the Divergent. I've never read the books, so...
Maybe you should.
I'm actually fairly certain she is in the first one. I just can't...
She was still upset that King Kong had died. And I was still upset that movie took so long to be over with. That's another movie that they could have cut an hour out of.
Yeah.
We need to have a list, a top 10 list of movies that went an hour too long.
Weirdly, I've seen some movies that could easily cut the whole thing.
Yeah, that happens way more often than it should. Too.
How are Transformers movies 3 hours long?
I want to know how those movies get made.
Because they make money, because as a culture,
they're
we
the most
are...
racist pieces of shit
Yeah,
I've
they're
ever
awful.
seen in my life. Okay.
Anyways, it's just... It doesn't even really tell you what's going to happen in the trailer. It's just...
It was just a teaser.
It is a teaser, and it was showing her save her mom, which was weird.
Because her mom's dead.
Because her mom's already gone.
Yeah.
She died halfway through the first one.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that particular scene is probably one of those nightmares that they put you into.
Mm.
So that's my thought process on that one.
All right. And I know you're swooning over everybody in this next movie, too, so...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can just keep it going for a couple more, honestly,
yeah,
here.
the next two, why don't you just take it away?
Okay, well, hold on just a second. I gotta... Oh, this next one's gonna be great, but I have to actually get the cast up because I gotta tell you who is who. The next one is Pan, and it's directed by Joe Wright, who wrote... who directed Pride and Prejudice, Atonement,
Yeah!
The Soloist. Atonement sucks. Hannah, which... Also, I wasn't interested in.
Liked Hannah also.
And Anna Karenina, which I've never heard of. It was written by, since you didn't write it down, J.M. Barrie and Jason Fuchs.
What did they do?
I don't know.
I just asked that because I know you didn't have it pulled up.
You're a dick. The actors are Hugh Jackman as Blackbeard, which since this is the original story of Peter Pan, I've never heard of Blackbeard.
Of other movies.
Hugh Jackman, best known for his role in Steel Robot Fighter. What?
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
The BattleBots movie?
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that up some way or another. What was that called?
No,
it was really called Real Steel.
Real Steel. Son
Steel.
of a bitch, that movie was bad.
Oh, man.
It was really bad.
I liked it.
Of course you did.
Hugh Jackman plays Blackbeard, and then Amanda
Seyfried.
Thank you. Plays Mary, which I'm assuming
Peter Pan's mom.
Is okay. And Rooney Mara from The Girl with Dragon Tattoo, which is a creepy character, and she plays Tiger Lily, which is the princess of all the Lost Boys and stuff. It's basically she's their mom.
Yeah.
And Garrett Hedlund.
Does he have a place in your heart too?
Yes! Oh
Your
my
heart's
God!
overflowing with
It
your
really
quote-unquote
is!
dreaming
I
men.
wish I was famous and I could meet them all and kiss them all.
Well, you're on the right path. You're on this podcast.
Yeah, when this podcast
Yeah.
takes off and we can start interviewing Garrett Hedlund and Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
He's
Jackman.
so pretty. Oh my God. But Garrett plays, Jack in Four Brothers, and I've had a crush on him since I was like 10.
And he's going to be Captain Hook.
Yeah, he's gonna be Captain Hook, but he doesn't have the hook yet.
No, he's a
So,
good guy in
yeah,
this one.
I'm scared to see how he and Peter Pan become not friends anymore.
Yeah. And then Levi
really
Miller's
scary.
going to be Peter Pan.
Yeah, of course, whatever. Who cares about that?
Yeah.
Anyways, so I guess I already told you it's about Peter Pan.
It's a very colorful looking movie.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
sort of
Very
colorful.
bright.
Yeah.
The way that they show the Lost Boys and where they are is the same as the movie Hook with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
With
Dustin
all the
Hoffman.
colorfuls and the paint
Yeah.
and everything. That's how they portray the Lost Boys.
Has anyone rewatched
Sanctuary.
that as adults?
Hook?
Yes,
Yeah.
I watch it
Holds
all
up.
the time.
It does.
It
good.
holds up
I'm
very
glad
well.
that it does. I have not. So
You
it-
should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
a
it.
heartwarming
You
love
are
story.
the Pan Man.
Yeah.
The
Rufy.
Panman.
Oh. I swear I saw that guy in a TV show. The guy who plays Rufio.
I hope you did.
I think I did. I was like, where's your red mohawk?
That part made me cry.
When
With
Rufio dies?
Yes, because he was my favorite when I was little.
Yeah.
And then that happened.
Yeah. Okay, so the next piece of shit movie that's out.
It's not a piece of shit movie. I'm actually really excited for it, but I'm gonna go see it
looks
with my
so
sister.
fucking bad.
It's about
What is it?
it's Strange Magic, and apparently Andrew thinks that it's a ripoff of Epic, which
I swear to God, it looks the exact
Whatever.
same movie.
whatever. It's directed by Gary Rydstrom, which was nominated for 17 Oscars. That's pretty good track record,
He won 7 of them.
and won 7 of them for sound editing.
Yeah, he's never directed really before, so
Whatever.
he knows how to make
And it was written by George Lucas. Really, Andrew? And you think it's gonna be shitty?
What an awesome track record George Lucas has.
Star Wars
post-
and Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
It's so flawless, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Guess what? Woo!"
Yeah.
Well,
As soon as the first Star Wars episode 1 and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, everybody's like, okay, George Lucas, you lost your shit.
You're done, man. You're past your
suck.
prime.
and
Didn't
the
he have another
actors-
movie? Was he involved? No, never mind. I tried to think of something good to say, but I don't have one.
Yeah.
Well, the actors
The original Star Wars and the original Indiana Jones, that's it.
I just wish he would
guys
quit
suck.
just repeatedly pulling his pants down and diarrhea vomiting all over my
Okay.
childhood.
Okay, I'm done ripping on George Lucas.
Yeah, quit it. The actors are Evan Rachel Wood,
Fucking
Kristen
George
Chenoweth,
Lucas.
Peter Stormare, and Alan
Stormare.
Cumming. Whatever, Stormare. And Alan Cumming.
Yeah, that guy's never
Alfred
done anything
Molina.
good.
Doctor-
Whatever.
I don't like Broadway stuff.
I love
Dr.
almost everything
Octopus
he's
is
done.
in this, and
I-
maybe
The Great Alfred
I'm very
he
Molina
may
certain he's in
literally
Burlesque.
play an octopus. It's
Not-
who knows?
not
It's strange magic.
is very strange.
Well, pretty much it's about this fairies, and the the bad guy steals the main fairy's sister and says, you do this for me by this time, or you'll never see your sister again. So it's about her rescuing her sister. It's a heartwarming
Uh-oh. Sisterly bond.
sisterly bond. It's
now
great.
Now I see what's happening.
Will you do me a favor and look up
Now
the
I see
plot,
what's happening.
IMDb's plot for Strange Magic?
I will.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to read off IMDb's plot for Epic.
Oh God.
A teenager finds herself transported to a deep forest setting where a battle between the forces of good and the forces of evil is taking place. She bands together with a ragtag group of characters in order to save the world and ours. These characters include fairies and local insects and flora and fauna.
That sounds great.
Strange Magic, a fairy tale of goblins, fairies, and imps meeting for the first time, and the consequent confusions and conflicts of the culture clash causes. What is with the alliteration of whoever wrote this?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same movie.
Even
It's
better.
the same fucking movie.
Nope, they sound great
Okay.
and different.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about Strange Magic before we move on to the two
I'm totally
greatest
going to
movies
watch it
of
with
all
my
time?
sister. It's going to happen.
All right. Let us know how that goes.
I will.
The next movie up, holy shit, Jurassic World. Oh man, as soon as I saw the trailer for this, I literally did jump up and down. Okay, so this movie is directed by Colin Trevorrow, who gave us the amazing movie Safety Not Guaranteed.
Loved that movie.
And it's also written by Derek Connolly, who wrote the script for Safety Not Guaranteed.
Jake Johnson is in it too, and he was in that movie.
What?
Yeah, Jake Johnson was in Safety Not Guaranteed.
Wow.
I think the main actor in Safety Not Guaranteed is
Mark
I've seen
Duplass.
Yeah, Mark Duplass.
I've seen a few of his
He's in The League.
movies.
He's the main guy from The League.
Okay, there's a lot of main guys in the league. Really,
He's Pete.
it's a group.
He plays
Okay,
Pete.
Pete isn't the main guy out of all of them.
He is so the main
I
guy.
feel
He
like
is
he's
not.
the main guy.
He is not, but he's also in Tammy.
We'll
He's
argue
a
about
team.
this later.
He's
Who would
the
you
love-
say is the main guy?
Oh, Safety Not Guaranteed. The time traveling.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. No, that's not the movie I was thinking about.
No.
Never mind.
Pete is definitely the main guy
Has
in
to
The
be.
League.
No, he's not.
Who's the main guy?
It's
Rossi?
all of them. It's
only.
about the league. It's all of the guys in the
I
league.
still think
Kevin, Pete, fucking Roxanne.
Do you guys want any pocket hot
All
dogs?
of them. They're all
3 penis wine?
Taco. They're all
No,
all of them. Are
I will
the main
say
guy.
Pete is the main guy.
You-
But move back to Jurassic World. This movie stars Chris Pratt, Judy Greer, Jake Johnson, Vincent D'Onofrio, Omar Sy. He was in this French movie called The Untouchables.
Oh, okay.
It was a fucking fantastic movie. If you guys ever get a chance to see it, I know we're talking about Jurassic World, but I'm going to go off on a tangent. The Untouchables is about this rich millionaire handicap guy. He's paralyzed from the neck down, and he's this wealthy white Frenchman, and he has to hire a helper. So he hires this young black guy from the projects to be his helper, and they both share with each other their life stories, and the rich guy helps.
Sounds heartwarming.
It is a very heartwarming love story.
Then I
And
might have to
it's
watch
on
it.
Netflix. It's like the old French paralyzed guy shows the young guy all these amazing things with how he can help with his life, and then Omar Sy helps this rich guy see the world from a new point of view, and it's a very very beautiful movie. But this, going back to Jurassic World, it also stars B.D. Wong, who was in the original
reprising his role as the scientist.
as Henry, and then Irfan Khan is going to be in this as well.
God.
Khan! I was thinking Shere Khan from Jungle Book, but yeah, Khan too.
I do think that too.
The plot of this movie is John Hammond's dream is finally realized as the park is now open to the public. However, things may go awry whenever the scientists in the new park decide to make a genetically modified hybrid of mixing a whole bunch of dinosaurs into one dinosaur.
And they distinctly call it a she.
Yeah, it's a D-Rex is what it's been unclassified as. So I don't know
They're
what...
always she's, though, so they can't...
Yeah. They're all the animals in Jurassic Park are female.
Okay.
Which I
like
really,
said-
since she's
But,
a highly intelligent animal, I really want the line
Please, the
"clever girl." I
line.
really want "clever
I
girl"
hope
to
so.
be mentioned once. In this.
Also, I want Jeff Goldblum to come back in there when
Like a
they're
cameo?
explaining it to be like, but you realize that nature will find a way.
Chaos Theory.
Yeah, every time.
Dinosaurs.
Have you seen
that?
that stupid YouTube video?
Okay,
Okay, I saw that and could not stop laughing.
Have you
every
guys
time I
seen
saw
the
that.
Facebook video of this guy who's singing?
Oh my god!
He's singing a song and has multiple different voices in it.
Who is this?
Huh?
I don't know his name. It's a video of this guy singing a song, and
And he's like a celebrity impressionist.
multiple,
guy?
yeah,
Yeah, I did see
multiple
that actually.
impressions.
It's really impressive.
I'll
You'll
show
have to
you
show
after
us-
this is
okay.
over. Yeah.
But Chris Pratt's in this movie, and he's a Velociraptor tamer.
What?
So
That's his.
So
really?
he's in the Muldoon role.
That's his job.
yeah, he's the Robert Muldoon from the
Yeah.
original. So,
Is that why they were in the trailer?
Clever
They were like running next to him rather than attacking him, is because he tames them.
He tames them, and he's going to use the raptors. He's going to use the raptors to hunt down this D-Rex.
Clever girl.
This turned into a heartwarming story
So you know he's going to have
with
names.
pets.
So you know he's going to have names for these raptors, and the raptors are going to die, and it's going to be very tragic.
The raptors are not going to die.
Oh, they're so going to die. The T-Rex is going to slaughter them.
God.
I cannot tell you how excited I am for this movie. It's been 13 years since Jurassic Park 3.
I watched
Yeah,
the
and
first
it was
Jurassic
terrible.
Park when I was
It
really,
was really
really,
bad.
really, really little.
1994 is whenever the original one, and I think 99 or 98 was whenever Jurassic Park 2 came out.
The first Jurassic Park came out when I was born. So,
Jesus, I was
the same year.
8 or 9.
My
I did watch
third
it.
grade class picture features me in a Jurassic Park T-shirt. I will have you know.
Good call.
Yes.
Good call.
I did watch the first Jurassic Park when I was really, really little, but I didn't watch the other two. But I'm actually really excited for this.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It'll be fun.
So the next one is a trailer I'm sure everybody in the world has seen by now.
And it's stupid.
It is fuck off. It is the trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens. This is directed by J.J. Abrams, the genius who gave us Lost, Star Trek, and a film that actually was not as good as everybody thought it was going to be, Super 8. I didn't like that movie.
It's okay.
And it's written by Lawrence Kasdan, who gave us the original Star Wars movie, Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, and he also wrote the script for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I noticed despite his involvement in all that, he did not attach himself to strange magic.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, George Lucas is not involved with this movie at all except for characters. He gave us the characters. There's a bunch of actors in this, and I'm going to list them all off. The original cast is back, like Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Kenny Baker, Anthony Daniels, Peter Mayhew. Andy Serkis is going to be in this now. You remember in the trailer there's that ominous voice?
Yeah.
I swear I think that's Andy Serkis' voice.
I'm sure it probably is.
Okay. Adam Driver, who's in Girls, he's in this. Lupita Nyong'o, she was in 12 Years a Slave.
Oscar Isaac again.
Oscar
Shelby.
And Gwendolyn Christie from Game of Thrones is in this. She's
Probably the tallest cast member.
yeah, the tallest, exactly. And then Domhnall Gleeson's in this as well. There's not a plot release for this, except for the fact that this movie is going to take place 30 years after the events of Return of the Jedi,
Obviously.
because everybody got fucking old.
Yeah.
It looks.
I love Oscar Isaac, and I love Jake Johnson, and I love Chris Pratt. So I'm really excited for most of these movies.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's a whole bunch of reaction videos, which we're going to start doing, by the way. We're going to start doing trailer reactions, like recording and putting on YouTube. But I saw a bunch today of people reacting to Star Wars, and people are actually crying because they're like because it's a giant part of our society, you know?
Well, they were doing that, 14 years ago, too, and
Yeah.
that backfired on them.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be okay, though.
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
hopeful.
Yeah, I just
hopeful.
hope. I don't want this to be, since J.J. Abrams did Star Trek, I don't want it to feel like a Star Trek movie.
No, and I don't think it will.
You don't
Even
think
from
so?
that brief glimpse, it didn't feel like that.
I
to
did
me.
like Star Trek a lot.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. They're amazing movies. I just
Especially with
don't,
Benedict Cumberbatch.
because there is a fine line between being a Star Trek nerd and a Star Wars nerd.
I'm
a lot of
definitely
people,
Star Trek.
I like Star Wars way more.
I've never seen Star Wars.
I know, you, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We'll convert you. But yeah, I really am excited for all these movies. Out of all the movies on this list, let's go around. What is the movie you are most excited for, Brian?
Oh, boy. Probably Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Ultimately, when it comes down to it.
You can't make me pick.
I'm gonna make you pick.
Oh my god, Pitch Perfect 2, Cinderella, Pan, and that's
you can
it.
pick anything except for Strange Magic.
I didn't pick Strange Magic. I'm really excited. I'm equally excited for Pitch Perfect 2, Cinderella, and Pan.
Not Insurgent.
I'm really excited for Insurgent, but if you're making me pick my absolute most excited for, Insurgent and Strange Magic and Jurassic World, take the backseat.
Okay, but you have to pick one.
Oh, man. Oh, this is tough.
I'll let you think about that. I'm going to go with Jurassic World. That's the movie I'm the most excited
That
for.
was my second place.
Damn.
Obviously, yeah.
But yeah.
Hardcore looks cool, but we do have a lot of concerns about it, so. And
Hey, out of all the fluffy ones, are you going to see any of them?
yeah, I'll see Pitch Perfect too.
I haven't seen Pitch Perfect, but I probably will.
No, it's actually, I
Yeah,
really did
so
like
good.
it.
heard that. I'll probably see Pan, actually, too.
I'll I don't
kinda-
know. I won't
think
see
I
Pan.
might.
I might see it like for free, like if it's on Netflix. Or
Well, that's
something.
what I mean. I'm not going to...
Yeah, yeah. I might see Insurgent. I did see the original first one. It was fair movie. It was okay.
Not gonna watch Strange Magic.
Okay. Will it help you if I narrow it down to 2?
Cinderella and Pan.
There we
Yes,
go.
That does help
That
me.
was when I was going to narrow it down. So now I'll narrow it down for 1 from there.
Oh,
Oh, damn it. I can't. I'm really excited for both of them. They both look so great. Cinderella has the iconic love story that I'm really, really excited for. But I really like the new look at Pan that they're doing. The fact that they're bringing in Blackbeard rather than just having Captain Hook as, Captain Hook. I'm really excited to see the twist on this.
All right.
So I can't pick between the two.
Fine.
I just can't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, get out your smart devices because it is time to move on to IMDb Idiots. Today, our contestants include Shelby Ammerman, Brian Vaughn, and you, the listener.
yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to list off facts about a movie, and you have to guess which movie I am talking about. Shelby and Brian have one guess. If one guesses and they are wrong, then the other person has to immediately make a guess, and then it goes back. The first person to answer gets a point. First to 3 wins. The first movie up is a movie that is directed by Edgar Wright. I will wait 5 seconds and then give you another fact. This movie stars Kieran Culkin.
Well, you've got me confused.
Also, it has
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yes.
I don't remember Kieran Culkin being in that at all.
He was the best part of that entire movie. I thought he was.
Who was he?
He was Michael Cera's friend.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
his
yeah,
gay
yeah, he
roommate,
was. That
his
just sat
gay
on the
roommate.
couch all the time when he was
Yeah.
sitting in
So Kieran
Yeah.
Culkin was in Home Alone.
Yeah,
I thought that was Macaulay Culkin.
he was in it. You remember, like in the very beginning of the movie, whenever he's the kid that wets the bed.
Man, I haven't seen that in a long time.
Yeah.
It's almost Christmas. I'll watch it again.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, the next movie up. This movie was directed by. Are you guys ready? Or
there. Oh, I'm ready.
okay, you guys look like you were typing stuff. This movie is directed by Spike Lee. It stars Christopher Plummer. It also stars Willem Dafoe. And this one's going to get away. It stars Clive Owen.
Oh, is that the shit?
It is the shit. It's a really good movie, but that's not the name of it.
Who is the director again?
Spike Lee. It also stars Denzel Washington.
Inside Man?
That's it.
I'm in trouble.
All right. The next movie up. It is directed by Peter Docter.
What?
And that's spelt Docter. Here's a hint. I've already said the name of the movie.
Is it Up?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say, but I was.
I'm on the board.
The next movie up.
Oh wait, hold on. I accidentally exited out of my IMDb. Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
This movie is directed by Tony Scott. It stars Val Kilmer. It was written by Jim Cash.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
It also stars the main character has a name of Maverick.
Top Gun.
There you go.
I didn't know Val Kilmer was in that.
I
haven't seen
didn't
Top
either.
Gun.
Iceman.
Oh, he was.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Top Gun, so I can't really.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Tom Cruise.
Making a comeback here.
It's tied
Shut
up.
up.
Whoever gets this one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hands are sweating.
Hands are sweating. This movie is directed by Craig Gillespie. And I'll spell that last name for you when you're ready.
Ready.
Gillespie. It stars Emily Mortimer.
Is it
Lars
Lars and the Real Girl?
Oh, it was a tie,
That's
so
a
we're going to
tie.
do one more.
I've actually seen that movie too.
Me too.
Good movie.
And somehow I knew
very
he was
odd.
going to pick that one.
I did too. I don't
Well, it's
know.
the only one that he's made that I know, so.
$1 Million Arm, Fright Night. Come on now.
Okay. This movie was directed by Jon Favreau. This movie stars Jon Favreau.
Is it Iron Man?
Nope.
Iron Man.
Oh! You're out. You're out. You're out.
Until
You're out.
you make a guess.
Okay, hold on. Do I continue to get more clues?
No, you have to make a guess.
Okay. So you said it's just
Directed and
doubled up on Jon
Jon Favreau.
Favreau.
yes.
Which could really be any of his movies.
I know, that's kind of aggravating, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it was not Iron Man, so I will say Iron Man 2.
Nope. He
Can I
didn't
go?
direct that one, did he?
I don't know.
No.
Can I go?
Yes.
Couples Retreat.
No.
Damn it!
You guys don't want to wait for more.
No, I was really excited for that
So
one.
now I have to guess again
to guess
because
again.
of the... Give me
I'm
a
just
second.
fucking up for you, Brian.
Yeah, seriously. I'm gonna figure this out. This is difficult.
Shelby, have you ever won?
I think I did once, and it was against Brian.
Okay.
I've never won against Zach, ever. Zach is the IMDb king.
I just want you-
I have won all. I think all the 3-person ones
Mhm.
and the ones with Austin, but
I want to let you guys know I'm undefeated whenever I am asked the questions. I just wanted to throw
that's
that out.
true.
How come you never get asked the questions?
I don't know. It's just something that I've always done. You want to do it next time?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
All right, Brian, you have to make a guess.
Okay, I do Cowboys and Aliens.
No. All right. You ready for
I
the
don't
next
know.
hint?
Yes.
Yeah, so
This
ready
movie
for-
also stars Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man 3.
No. Make a guess.
I don't know what the fuck is this.
That also stars Robert Downey Jr.
Yes. I know all of our listeners are jumping up and down right now. I know what it is. Why can't you guys just say
Probably.
blank?
Yeah, I'm just to the point where I'm just saying stuff now.
Okay.
Is it The Avengers?
No, he didn't direct that. That was
God
Joss
damn it,
Whedon.
I don't. It's really hard to look at the director and the actor.
Okay. So, this movie was written by Jon Favreau.
God damn you! God
This
damn
is
you!
just
God damn
the
you!
least helpful.
Okay. This next one is-
Swingers.
No.
Damn it.
He didn't direct that.
I don't know.
He wrote it.
I'm just going through stuff now. None of this is adding up when I'm on IMDb.
Yeah. The only ones he's written. Is it Chef?
You win!
What the fuck is Chef?
It's
I
a
went.
freaking
he's
good
only
movie.
he's only written 7 movies, so I went to his written things.
That's what I did too, and
And
I
then-
don't
well-
even know what Chef is.
Well,
It's
if
a
you
movie-
look
it
at
came
Chef-
out this
if you
year.
look at
Yeah,
Chef
now
and
I'm-
and you have to look really close. I was looking at the names. I was like, which one of these
Yeah.
names on here has 3 names for Robert Downey Jr.? And I was like, that one has to be it.
Chef is actually my number 10 in my top 10 movies of the year. It's about to get bumped off, but it is a very good movie.
I win!
You do.
I'm disgruntled. Brr, 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 brr.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for episode 33 of the See It podcast. Thank you to everybody who stayed through that and listened. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter, you can find us on @C_it_podcast. You can also find us on Facebook at /the See It podcast. You can find us on YouTube at /See It podcast. Thank you to Podomatic for hosting this content that gets delivered directly to iTunes, which you can find in the link below. Brian, please plug away on your baseball podcast.
I will. Our podcast is The Backup Catcher. We're currently talking about all the trades and free agent signings happening, as well as playing stupid games and yelling at each other. We can be found on Standgraphs.com, on iTunes by searching The Backup Catcher, also on Podomatic and all podcast hosting apps. Yeah.
Awesome. Brian, did you have fun today?
Yeah. Yeah!
Good. Shelby, did you have fun?
Oh my god, yes.
I know there's a lot of movies that Shelby's really
So
excited
many
about.
movies, and I won IMDb Idiots. I'm on top of the world right now. And I'm in my pajamas.
Yeah.
That
so-
makes it even better.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it does.
All right. Well, we will catch you next time on See It Podcast, episode 34. Until then, peace out.
Later.
Bye!